Welcome back. You're still with us on Reporter's Diary. We told you first on the 6th of February, and it is official now. Videocon is set to sell its 51% stake in general insurance arm Liberty Videocon General Insurance. Videocon has informed the exchanges about the sale. Yash Jain has the CEO of Liberty Videocon, Roopam Asthana, with him. Yash, over to you.
Well, embarking on its divestment drive, Videocon Industries informed the exchanges about its intention to sell its entire stake and exit the general insurance arm. Now, to talk about this transaction and more, we are joined by Mr. Roopam Asthana, the MD and the whole-time director of Videocon, Liberty Videocon General Insurance. It's a pleasure to have you on the show with us today. My first question, and let's start talking about the transaction first. Videocon selling its entire 51% stake. Which two entities would be buying this 51%? And also, what valuation would this transaction put to Liberty Videocon General Insurance?
So Videocon Industries Limited is exiting, and their 51% stake would actually get split between two Indian promoters. 26% of that would go to the DP Jindal Group,
right,
and 25% of that would go to Enam Securities Private Limited. So these are the two new promoters who are coming on board, along with Liberty Mutual, which is our foreign promoter at 49%. So between these three, which is Liberty Mutual at 49, Enam at 25, and DP Jindal at 26, is how the shareholding is going to be split from here on.
Also, what we understand is that this transaction would value the company at about 1,800 crore. Can you confirm that figure for us? Is that right? Are we close to that figure?
Unfortunately, being the management, I think this is the amount or disclosure of the amount is a prerogative of the buyers and the sellers. So you'll have to wait for the buyers and sellers to talk about it. I unfortunately will not be able to talk about the actual amount at which the transaction was done.
Okay. Talking about the foreign partners, Liberty City State, has there been any intention which has been expressed from the foreign partner to dilute its stake completely or partially in the venture, or does it maintain and intend to maintain that 49% stake which it currently holds?
In fact, Liberty increased its stake to 49% in December of 2017.
Right.
And they are extremely excited about the opportunity that exists within the non-life business here in India. And their belief is that this is a long-term business. If you look at the kind of growth rate we are getting in the country today in non-life business, plus the low level of penetration of non-life insurance industry, I think there is scope for tremendous growth, and they are keen to stay with this joint venture for a long term.
Okay, so speaking about the two new promoters, as you just mentioned, Enam Securities and DP Jindal Group, both these companies haven't really come close as far as operations of an insurance business is concerned. Would it be right to say that the transaction, the sole motive of the transaction was so that Videocon can get an exit and raise funds to reduce its debt, or is there more synergy that these two promoters will get?
Yeah, I think there are two big objectives that we wanted to achieve. One was to basically ensure that the new promoters who come in have the financial wherewithal and the financial strength to fund the joint venture as it goes ahead.
Right.
I think that is very, very important to give confidence to our customers as well as to our intermediaries and customers that we have the financial strength available not just to pay their claims, but also to chart the aggressive growth plan that we had built for ourselves.
Right.
So that is clearly an objective, and that objective is clearly met through Enam and DP Jindal, which are both very, very financially strong companies.
Right.
Other than that, actually, many people will remember that Enam was the largest investment bank in the country. Before it sold its investment banking operations to Axis Bank.
Right.
But also, what a lot of people would not know, that Enam actually had run an insurance broking entity as well.
Okay.
Other than that, Enam has been a past investor in insurance, in a life insurance entity. So they are very large investors with investments across different industry segments and across different geography segments. So we do believe that their industry connects will come to good use as far as this business is concerned.
Right. I would also take this opportunity to speak to you about the financials of the company. Help me understand, first 9 months of FY18, what has been the premium growth for the company, what has been the profitability situation like, and also you had spoken of achieving 1,000 crore premium mark by FY19. Are we still on track? Do you still stick to that target, and how close or far are we to that point?
The first 9 months of the current financial year have been excellent for Liberty Videocon General Insurance. So as of end of February, which is April 17 to February 18,
right,
we recorded premium of 733 crores,
right,
which is about 39% year-on-year growth. and we expect to continue this growth going ahead.
Right.
So we expect to end this year at 800 plus crores of premium. So when you look at what we've been able to achieve this year, the target that you talked about seems extremely doable in FY19.
Okay.
As far as the bottom line is concerned, I think that gives me a lot more pleasure. So while we have grown at almost 40% year on year, but what we have also seen is that in the general insurance, multi-line insurance companies, the claims ratio for our company is today the second best in the industry.
Right.
Behind a market leader who has been in the market for 17 years.
Right.
So considering that we've been able to achieve that in just 5 years of business also gives me a lot of comfort that our portfolio that we've been able to build is a good quality portfolio.
Okay. Adding more filters to your financials.
And that's the Liberty Videocon CEO on the stake sale. But with that, it is a wrap on this edition of Reporter's Diary. Many thanks for watching. Money, Money, Money is coming up next.